don't even know yet. Now tell me who gon' make the call. I've been to 27 funerals already this year. Ain't no kids outside playing, everyone's living in fear. So when the police just as reckless, I wonder who is gon' protect us from the murderers, petty thieves, rapists, and child molesters. It's so ill, times all depressive, making it hard to count my blessings. I feel like I'm being tested and I'm destined to fail. They'll either put me 6 feet under or they'll take me to jail. Not knowing which way I should turn, I look to God for the answer. He ain't respond. A few months later, my granddaddy died of cancer. I was right there with him when he left. I saw his spirit fly away. I dropped my tears off on his chest and watched his eyes turn gray. What can I say? My life is darker than 12:01 a.m. I drown my sorrows deep within with this half-gallon of gin. Feel like the walls are closing in and this hard life of sin. And walk the path of the righteous, but when your baby crying cause she's starving, then we might just resort to robbing. Anyone out here ain't living like us. They got us fucked up and poverty is like a virus, and niggas pop behind your back while we can't trust one another. We all trapped in here together, we should look out for each other. My sister's baby daddy choked her to death while they was fighting. I wish I could have been there to help her, but I probably wouldn't be here writing. So many people I done lost over nothing. I'm deeply suffering from anxieties of losing some more. My grip is slipping on reality, I'm losing control, and I just wanna hurt somebody for the pain that I feel. Not sure how long I can restrain it, only time will reveal. I played the cards that I was dealt, but I got fucked on the deal. It's every man for themselves, so now it's cutthroat for real. I put it all up in this song so you can see how I feel. I've seen pain, less than nothing. They don't give a fuck about me. They don't give a fuck about me. In my life, through my eyes, I've seen pain. They don't know hard times. They don't know struggle. They don't know what's in my heart. Can't feel nothing but this suffering. I've seen pain. Actors like this sick, this nigga, and I'm starting to catch it 'cause I hate you too. In my life, through these hard times, I've seen pain. You don't know what I've been through. You don't see my pain. Can't keep my head held high when I feel it inside. I've seen trying so hard to heal this hurting, but ain't nothing really working. Wicked thoughts are heavy lurking. Grandma say I need some churching. The rent is overdue, ain't got a buck to my name. It's a shame, now who's to blame if you get fucked in the game? I must be touched in the brain. I'll put that up as a disclaimer. Baby mama keep the kids away and I can't really blame her. It's my lifelong friends, cause we ain't talking like we used to. They had love for the doubler, but they ain't got none for Hoodoo.
Rogue agent eliminated. And will be tried by correspondence. Rogue agent neutralized. Agent down. Rogue agent
You see that? You gotta
eliminated.
use a shotgun as a crutch. You're actual garbage at the game. Use something other than a shotgun, stupid bitch.
Alright, so that footage was taken before the high armor backpack that you're going to see in the build video before I was using that and before I switched to two-piece China Light. As you can see, the build is very effective. You got tons of survivability. You're a tank that puts out a ton of damage. You know, I don't enjoy fighting people with shotguns or particularly using shotguns, but it's what you got to do to stay competitive. I have been having a lot of fun with this build though. I was going to put this video out 3 or 4 days earlier. But you know, I've just been playing and having fun, like I said. The patch comes out on July 23rd, so you got about 12 days to give this build a try. So you know, if you want to do it, go for it. If not, you know, so be it. Might as well enjoy it while it's there. After the build video, there's going to be more gameplay at the end, so check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the intro and the footage. What I got for you today is another shotgun build. I would like to say, as of the time of this video, you only got about 12 days to put this together and try it out, but I guarantee you it's a lot of fun, and it's something you're going to want to look into. So let's get into the build. Alright. Primary weapon is double barrel shotgun with premeditated. I got optimized, I got rooted. Premeditated weapon damage is increased for every shell loaded to a max of 35%. If all shells are reloaded, then the weapon damage is increased by an additional 50%, and this buff lasts for 10 seconds. Optimized 15% weapon handling, and rooted. While equipped and in cover, all skill damage and healing is increased by 25%. The buff is lost when exiting cover, and it can occur once every 60 seconds. For my secondary, running the Eagle Bearer. Talents are Eagle Strike, Tenacity, and Protected Fire. Mainly I like just using this as a secondary or for long range stuff to set people up a little bit. Protected Fire works nice with the shotgun because while firing you get that 10% armor. Alright, so let's get into the gear. Also, pistol still running. The gunner specialization, running that pistol, love it a lot. It's got protected reload and greased on it, and optimist as well. Protected reload is a no-brainer, and greased works really well with the setup when switching between weapons. For the mask, I'm running a China Light mask, 210 skill power, over 19k health. It's got empowered on it for that 10% skill power, and then the native armor on the mask is 23.3k. For the chest, you're running a Gila Guard chest, 45.9k armor. I went ahead and rolled that 30% total armor on there. Comes with 5.5 weapon damage, and then a little bit over 12k armor. Primary talent you're looking for on your chest here is BloodSucker. Depleting an enemy's armor adds a stack of 25% bonus armor for 10 seconds and can stack up to 6 times. For the utility mod, we're looking at 81 skill power, 270 chem launcher skill power, 270 seeker skill power. Really just trying to buff the chem launcher. Try to get the highest heal percentage we can on that, so that way we're able to take care of ourselves. Defensive mod slot, it's all about armor with this setup. If you notice, you know, I'm almost at 469.5k armor. It's a good place to be. It's where you want to be with this setup, especially when battling against other shotguns. The more armor you got, the better. So you got 3,195 armor with 4.5% total armor, 3% explosive resistance. For the other defensive mod, it's also a mending mod. It's 4,244 armor, 2% explosive resistance, and 4% total armor. For the holster, I'm running a Fenris, 32.3k armor. It's got over 45k health on it, 100 skill power with devastating. You could, I could go with this holster even if I wanted to max the skill power up more. I was comfortable with the things the way it was. I actually just wanted the extra health more than anything and to be able to buff the AR. That's why I went with the one that I did. For the backpack, I'm using a 476 item level backpack. 37k armor. It's got that 18.5k total armor, over 25k armor rolled onto it, and then a handy 1% weapon damage. It has on the ropes and hardened on it. On the ropes is inactive. With this setup, you're not looking for on the ropes. If you can, yeah, because you're not going to be able to run premeditated basically if you have on the ropes active, and it's all about that premeditated right now. For the mods, you got a utility mod, it's a skill power mod basically, 79 skill power, and then we're focusing on that 327 chem launcher skill power. In the defensive slot, we've got another defensive mending mod, almost 5k armor, 825 armor regeneration, and 2% total armor. And we got, for gloves, we got the China Light gloves. We're getting the 2-piece from China Light, so we're getting that plus 10% shotgun damage. And gloves have over 23k armor on them. 3% pistol damage, 5% shotgun damage, and then I rolled devastating for that extra 5% weapon damage. I'd like to get some better gloves, but these definitely get the job done. It was all about unlocking, you know, that 2-piece from the China Light. What I was using before, I think with the Berserk build, these definitely give, this piece alone basically is giving me 20% weapon damage for my shotgun. Could definitely, like I said, get something better, but this is getting the job done for now. Gila Guard knee pads, alright, 25k armor on them. 16,761 armor, and I went ahead and put cloaked on them, so when my armor is finally depleted, nearby enemy skills are disrupted for 10 seconds, and this can occur once every 30 seconds. Defensive mod slot, another mending. Got 5,325 armor, 8% health regen, and 2.5% total armor. And then the other defensive slot, hey, what do you know, another defensive mending. 2,356 armor, 3.5% total armor, and 8% explosive resistance. Alright. If you want to, I was running this with this other China Light mask right here. It's got a crit chance on it and health. As you can see from sizing it up, you know, it also has dialed in. When aiming, weapon stability is increased by 20% of your weapon's accuracy. I did notice a slight difference with the shotgun. It handled a little bit better, but overall, I went with the other one because it's got more health, more armor, and more skill power. Or skill power, period. And I just feel more comfortable with that setup. But like I said, you could definitely go with something like this if you wanted to. It's all subjective. Like I said, 12 days till the shotgun deal is over, so might as well take advantage of it while you can. It's been hella fun. Well, it wasn't fun to start out, but it's gotten fun since we've gotten things worked out. So for the skills, running the chem launcher. Got a 43.3% heal mod on there with a 906 chem launcher skill battery. And in the other slot, we are using a defender drone. None of the mods are active, but that doesn't matter. Defender drone, the things you can do with this sometimes, as you can see at the footage at the beginning of the video, I'm going to leave you guys with some footage at the end of the video so you can see how this all plays out. You can literally pop a defender drone, especially if one person's on you, and just armor kit right in front of their face. Sometimes when there's two people focusing, you can do the same thing and get away with it. It really all depends on how things line up and how much attention they're paying.
Ready up.
Alright.
I've got some more over here. There we go. This motherfucker, that was a motherfucker that was helping us. How you going rogue all of a sudden?
Macc. Where's he at?
There he is right there. Hero?
Hey, somebody.
First menace is disavowed.
Dr. Punch, bitch. Let go. Blood on my fingernails. Blood on my choker. Shot it so bad on my. Give her my choker. Call that bitch over. Bend that bitch over. Then I'm a choker. Blood on my choker. Blood on my fingernails. Blood on my choker. You heard of the Southwest Strangler? Well, bitch, I'm the Northtown choker. Call that bitch over. Bend that bitch over. Then I'm a choker. Blood on my choker. Think I'm a faggot. choker. Yo, bitch been sending me nudes, all on my phone. I got a boner, I'ma just boner. Gave her the pickle, like it was kosher. She telling all of her homies I'm coming to town like a fucking promoter. She about to leave you in case of the possibility that we could want her. She wanna roll with the click and do hood rat shit with a young dead soldier. I'ma just give her right back to your ass, but she gon' show up in a choker. Bitch, I'm a beast. Fuck on your knees. Gold on my teeth. Rips in my jeans. I'm in these streets. Fuck the police. Fresh out the mud. Just like some cleats. I call a freak. Need a release. Nobody love me. Except for the freaks. Goth and the geeks. Pale booty cheeks. Juggalettes have a motherfucking toe knuckle popping toes curling when I'm whipping up a ski, huh? Blood on my fingernails. Blood on my choker. Shorty so bad at my. Give her my choker. Call that bitch over. Bend that bitch over. Then I'm a choker. Blood on my choker. Blood on my fingernails. Blood on my choker. You heard of the Southwest Strangler? Well, bitch, I'm the Northtown choker. Call the bitch over. Bend the bitch over. Then I'm a choker. Blood on my choker.
Papa ain't call, even though he saw me on TV, it's all good. Fuck you. But now my balls deep in his bras, jaw swallow, girl, it's just nud. Bitches scared to let me smash on they ass. Yeah, they heard I'm fucking nuts like the swag of a fag. Like me and T. Kelly was gagging in the back of the cab and can't vlog, nah, nigga, you could tell by the badge. Pass me my inhaler. I'm sick of hacking and coughing. I'm often it's fucking awesome. I'm animals, Noah's Ark, and off in this rapping nonsense. 4 stories in my home, like what the fuck's an apartment, nigga? Get shit popping like Peter's Porch doing puberty. And take bets on how quick Tyler can reach maturity. Cussing out Surrey like a waitress with no patience. Oh, you want a tip, bitch? Well, here's my dick for gratitude. Bitch.
I tumble crushed on Huzzy sluts, give money up the nutty, but Professor Nutty Buddy Clump gets petty when you touch his lunch like what the fuck, I'm drunk as fuck. Turn the fucking music up so I can hear these stupid fucks. Talk no walk like you discuss, you talking too much. Who the fuck are you, the us, you the rust? I put that on my pubes and nuts. If I don't begin moving up, I'm shooting up. You and her, crew on turf, loot dessert. I can see the bitch and the nigga through his shirt. I can smell the whore when a bitch was flock around my crew to flirt. It's on your shoulder, loot the dirt. Yeah, it's the movement first. Fuck a human nurse. I'm ill, I use this earth to infuse the birth of my scrotum on the Channel 10 news. My only motive is to skip to my loot, get hip to the pew. You can drink piss and eat a dick in a few. The sickening view of visual rules. I eat your ribs, I'm a wolf. Then meet your kids after school and give them drugs cause it's cool. Fucker.
Nigga, let's smoke weed. That shit I need. Be the shit that's green, a little purple and pink. And get some Swisher Swedes. About 3 or 4 more than need it be. I got an eighth I could face. I got a blunt favorite grape. I hate the grape, I could taste it when I'm inhaling the vapes. You can smell us in places when we walk, and our clothing is always covered in flakes. Enough for 2 shake blunts. And what the fuck is this? I think this Mary is lace. My heart is beating at paces that Pacquiao can't relate. I fuck fucking faded like Grady and shit. I'm stuck like the tape that's super glued to the center of Kelly Price's first waist. It's like my first date with Mrs. Mary. This shit is scary. The paranoia from this marijuana is very heavy. I'm lifted, fainted by my fifth hit. Lionel Pastor Sherm, let's use this Philly as a dipstick for this bath salt, you dipshit.
Come on, my nigga, you don't even smoke. You weak as fuck, my nigga. You do not smoke. No tucks, my nigga. You're weak as your butt, my nigga. Oh, mark ass nigga. Oh my god, bro. Come this weak ass nigga.